Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. At 6-3, the Red Wolves were tied for second in the Sun Belt heading into today. A-State point guard Dante Thomas missing his second straight game with a hamstring injury, but Sean Gardner would pick up the slack. He hits the three, then the defense backs off, and Gardner, you know what, he says, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to bury another three. He had 5 threes and 18 first-half points. Later, Gardner, with you guessed it, another three. The Red Wolves up 37-35 at the half. Fast forward to the finish, 2 minutes left. A-State up 1, but Mike Hughes hits the huge three. But back on the other end, Frederick Duray on the drive to tie things up at 66. Just over a minute left, shot clock winding down, and Tookie Brown hits a three with the defense in his face to give the Eagles the lead. Last chance for A-State, 10 seconds left, down 3, and Sean Gardner gets a good look but misses. The Red Wolves lose 71-66.
The 2 shots they made at the end, I would want them to take them again. They didn't run any plays. It wasn't any mistake we made defensively. They just rose up from 25 feet and shoot a 3 with the shot clock going down, and it goes in.
Drea Gamble and the ladies also taking on Georgia Southern. Red Wolves move the ball well today as they swing it around, and Jessica Flannery hits the 3 ball. Then more good passing, and this time Brown Haywood makes a corner 3 of her own. 14-13 Red Wolves at that point. Then Drea Gamble with a slight hesitation and the athletic finish off the glass for 2 more. Then Gamble, with you guessed it, another hesitation move and the left-handed finish for the 3-point play. Gamble had 20 for the game. A-State played great defense too. Brown Haywood with the steal, and she's going coast to coast for 2 more. She had 17 as A-State forced 17 turnovers. Late in the game, Kylie Ladd hits a jumper to celebrate her 19th birthday. The Red Wolves win 77-54 to go to 10-0 in conference and have a school record 20th straight home win.
Another good win. They, as expected, after their night, we expected to see zone majority of the game as we did, and thought we handled a lot better tonight. Our movement was better.
To the other side of the state, the Razorbacks hosting Texas Tech in a Big 12 SEC Challenge showdown. Aaron Ross won an Arkansas State title at Parkview when he took on Dusty Hannas and the Hogs, the Texas Tech transfer. First half, Hannas with a nice cut and the finish. You know he'd be hitting threes as well. Big triple right here. Hogs up 1 at the half. Hannas had 21 in the half, 25 for the game. Tech hanging around though. Ross with a bump in the bucket. He'd have 14 and 9. The game would head to OT. And Moses Kingsley with a board in the bucket of his own. He had 17 and 10. All his points came in the second half. Later in the OT, Anthlon Bell for 3, of course. The Hogs dominate the overtime and win 75-68.
What can I say? Another overtime game, and we came up on the right side of the, the column, so to speak, and it's a tribute to our guys.
To football, Darian Griswold representing A-State at the Senior Bowl, while Brandon Allen, Jonathan Williams, and Sebastian Tortola were the Razorback players, as all of them tried to show the NFL scouts what they're made of. The Cowboys' Jason Garrett also coaching the North Side. Dak Prescott was the big star as here he delivers a strike for the TD. The Mississippi State QB was the game MVP with 61 yards in that score. The A-State and Arkansas guys were pretty quiet except for Brandon Allen, who played great. A strike right there for Allen. He threw a game-high 106 pass yards. Later, more Allen, and again, he'd go down the field. This is what they look for in the NFL. Down the field passes. He completed 7 of 10 passes for the game. The South team was in control throughout. Fourth quarter, Alabama running back Kenyon Drake, the backup, and he's just so good though, puts the game out of reach with a touchdown. The South team wins 27-16. So a huge, huge weekend for the Razorbacks. The Red Wolves, it's kind of odd. You know, they've beaten the good Sun Belt teams. They've beaten Little Rock, Georgia State, and they happen to lose to the bad teams, App State and Georgia Southern. Kind of crazy.
It's supposed to be the other way around.
It's supposed to be, but you never know. That's sports.
That's sport. You never know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Common. And we also have a special treat to celebrate when we come back. Stay with us.